Hello, my Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of August. So before we jump in, I just love to greet the Creator and thank you for being here with us. I'm in awe that you always want to be involved in every second of our life and experience our life right alongside of us, right from within us. And it's every second of every day filled with unconditional love and acceptance for us. No judgment looking down on us, but just support, love, and enjoyment as you laugh along with us, even when we're not laughing ourselves. You're enjoying being our partner and our co-creator of our life, and we welcome you and we thank you for that. All right, we're going to start off by seeing what the Creator wants all of our Pisces to know about their month of August in general, and we're going to pull a card here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And we'll see what the Creator wants you to know about your month of August. All right, Creator, what do you want our Pisces to know? Okay. And they said that one there is the one that is for you, and it is Stargazer. I love that card. Beautiful universe behind there. And it says, set your sets higher. Beautiful message. I'll read from the book here, but intuitively what I'm getting there, the message I'm getting is seeing things from that higher perspective. And no matter what's going on in your life, one of the biggest impacts we have is what's going on in the outside world and how it comes to our face, and how we see, that character, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're doing that. And when we're looking at it from our character point of view, this human character, we see these people who are doing things to us, and why are they making my life more difficult and causing me situations where I feel pain and fear and all these uncomfortable emotions. And yeah, it's a beautiful adventure. It's why we come for this dramatic play here as these humans. But what this is inviting us to do is to look higher and realize the actor behind these characters is this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So their actions that are being represented here in this humanness, what we're perceiving through our human eyes, is not really what's happening. It's the adventure we're on. It's the illusion. It's the imitation. It's being created for our experience. But behind everything all, including ourselves, we're these beings of unconditional love and light that are coming here having this human experience. So this is really about seeing things from that higher viewpoint, that higher perspective, and connecting to, who we truly are, connecting to the Creator, to the universe, to the Goddess, whatever your higher power is for your life. Just realize we can connect and see things from a totally different point of view. Let's also read from the book here. Let's see what other messages are here for you. So it says, go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows you that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. And the extended message for this is you are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you're being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There's nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe, and the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Beautiful. August is going to be a wonderful, wonderful awareness for you that you can look beyond the limitations of this humanness, and that the possibilities are endless. We're also going to pull a card here. What I normally do in my monthly readings is I take a tarot deck. This happens to be the Fairy Tarot, and I split out the major arcana to the 4 suits of the minor arcana. These 4 will represent 4 different areas of your life or of your being, but the major arcana is like this card here, where we look at what the Creator would like you to know about your overall energies for the month. Okay, they're not even going to let me shuffle. They're like, here you go. Cut to the chase, blah, 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 let's go. Yeah, here you go. The Dreamer. And it says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. So, like we're talking about, dream your dreams. I love this. This is normally the Fool card in the regular major arcana, which is all about jumping off into a new adventure. It's why our soul comes here. It's like that's our soul before we come to this planet. It looks down at all the possibilities and go, okay, I want to be born as this human on this day with all these gifts, all these abilities, with this family tree, with these parents, with these friends, with this, and you just see the entire possibilities of things, and it goes, yes, I want that one. I want to experience this life. And so that's what this is all about, is like just knowing that there's so many possibilities out there, and it's okay to dream big and take steps towards your dream. Just an amazing message there. I love it. You just can't make it up, right? All right. I'm going to take a quick sip of coffee here. Thank you. So in this deck, each of the 4 suits are the 4 seasons, which is kind of unique. So normally spring is the element of fire, which is normally wands in other decks. And it's going to represent your spiritual side of your being for this reading. So this will be what the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure in the month of August. So Creator for Pisces, what do you want them to know about their spiritual journey, adventure, full of miracles, it seems? What's going to be happening? Or what do you want them to know about their month of August for their spiritual adventure? And you got the Prince of Spring. And so it's charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. This is immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So this is normally the Knight of Wands, which means about taking action. So taking spiritual action. He's on the bunny rabbit. So definitely it's about new beginnings, new action, and just spiritually expressing your spiritual energy, your love energy, getting in connection with that spiritual spark like it talked about within you, and just go, go, go. Express, express, express. It's not a time to hold back from your spiritual side. It's about just allowing it to flow, because it's been building up and building up. And then if you feel like your heart is aching, it's because your soul, this dreamer wants to express itself into the world, and you're ready. You can, it's like a snake that's grown so big it's ready to shed its skin and go into the newness of it. So I really love that, because the snake represents kind of the Kundalini energy too. It's that spiritual spark that's at your basic root, that's ready to set fire and to, just move out into the world and express itself. So yeah, August is definitely a month of fire for you of, yes, I need to do it. I need to go. I need to move. I need to, move spiritually. I need to have the spirit move within my life, out of me into the world. And I got just this feeling of, I'm ready to live. I'm tired of existing. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. It's very energetic energy, if that makes sense. We're also going to pull a card here from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards to see what else the Creator wants Pisces to know about your spiritual journey in the month of August. Yep. And I love this. It's card number 40. And it totally, I was absolutely thinking when I was talking about all the fire energy, it's like the phoenix, and this represents the phoenix to me. I believe it's called the Egyptian bird in here, but we'll read it. But yeah, definitely you're ready to come out from those ashes, ready to burn bright and go forward. I mean, this is such a perfect picture of what I was feeling. It's like, yes, 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 fiery energy, ready to express itself, ready to get out there and be it what it is. Yes, the Egyptian eagle is what it's called. This is a time to release all your past ideals that no longer serve you. If you've been doing inner work, this card represents its completion and a shift into the new. If you're just beginning, this card represents that it's time to begin your inner work. And as we make these great life shifts, those who were once close seem to drift away. So take time to thank them for the lessons you've shared. Egyptian eagle offers the higher perspective and viewpoint. Just can't make this up. I love the synchronicity of all that. Definitely higher viewpoint. You're ready for this huge energy shift. And like it mentioned, sometimes, if we're afraid, well, if I change and other people don't, what's going to happen? Well, people will either change with you and keep up with you, or drift away for a time, and some might spark and come back later, or others will, drift away for the rest of this lifetime, and that's okay. You'll see them again when we all meet up back on the other side, and we'll laugh about all the times we had as these human characters, but you got to do what you need to do for you, for your dream at this time in your life. It's time for you to be selfish. You can take the steps. It's time for you to stop sacrificing and those old ways that no longer serve you, those old things that no longer serve you, the old job, relationships, stuff, all those old things that no longer serve you, burn up like the phoenix, and you rise from those ashes and move into living. I keep on hearing that. Right. Now we're going to move into autumn, which this is the earth element, which normally is the pentacles in regular tarot. And this is going to represent your outer life, the physical world. So where this is your inner world, this is going to be your physicalness, whatever's on the stage, and including your human skin, your human body. So we'll ask the Creator what they would like Pisces to know about their physical adventure in August. Okay, thank you. You got the 8 of autumn, which 8, of course, is the month of August. You can see there. And it says, do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So this is about knowledge. And it could be like schooling, and it can actually be educating yourself in a lot of different ways. But I feel like what this represents is with this new journey, this new spiritual journey that you're going on, and living your dreams beyond, just all limitation that you've had before, that there are, books or videos or seminars or retreats or even classes that you'll be drawn to help you along with that. And so, if one of your dreams does require a degree or a more physical education for you to hit and go to that, place you want to go, then do it and look into it and take the steps in your physical world to take a look at that. All right. We're also going to take a look here at these native spirit oracle cards and see what else the Creator wants you to know about your physical world in the month of August. Yeah, definitely so much on fire. It's just like, don't fear, failing in anything. Just know that you're going to glean from it what you will, no matter what the external world grades you on. You're doing this for you and no one else. And that always changes our perspective of it all, right? When we're doing it for us. And it's like whether you're trying to lose weight or quit smoking or make any kind of adaptive change in your life, when you're doing it for others, you pitter out and pooter out, quickly. But when you're doing it for you, you have all this endless abundant energy to accomplish it and to move toward it, because you're doing it for you, not trying to get acceptance or lovability from others. You're doing it because it's what you want, right? All right, Creator, what else do you want Pisces to know about their physical adventure in August? Okay. You got the prayer feather. And I love that. It's almost like wishes, it's like a wishing tree is what I'm feeling from it. And we'll say I've never had this card from this deck before, so let's see what it means. But I just really feel it's the tree of life, and there's these, the feathers that are holding from are your dreams, your wishes, what you want to, accomplish. So, put that prayer out there, do that physical steps, maybe even create this. We'll see what the journey has for this, but it says, love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces, silently and secretly love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. So the Native Spirit wants you to know that feathers in Native cultures often represent a connection with the Creator. Birds often symbolize messengers between the two-legged humans and spirit. Like this bird, right? This is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. There are times when the small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. This is that time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed into the feather. You can hold it to your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer, and then tie it onto a bush so when the wind blows, it carries the prayers to your Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or a decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging, like sacred smoke ceremonies. The smoke is to cleanse the space as well as carry your prayers upward. And the journey, these cards give like a journey if you want to do this or not. It's like a little activity. So if it resonates with you, definitely do it. If not, look for other ways to do it if you want. It says, for a day, love each person you encounter. Imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of the heart of that individual. Notice how great you feel by the end of the day. Beautiful. So expressing the love that you are, this higher self, this real you, expressing that. And I love how, in my life, when I really looked into what my dream is, and like I thought in my ego, I'm like, oh, I want to be, a famous writer and someone who does big, presentations and, kind of teachings, and known from my card reading, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And the Creator took me to the future and said, look, here's a possible future. All that is complete. Are you happy and fulfilled? And I wasn't, because I was looking for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So I realized if I wasn't happy and content and grateful in this moment, then I wouldn't be in future moments. And so my dream became, be here now with the Creator. And that, with that dream, it's about, filling up with that contentment and that unconditional love of the Creator. And then when you're sitting in that love, then your dream, because a lot of times we're like, well, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, right? When we grow up. And I found that a revealing question to ask myself was, how do I uniquely want to share my unconditional love with the world? And when you look at that, it's like, okay, that's what makes my heart sing. That's how I share my passion with the world. So that is for you. All right. And then next we're going to move into winter, which that's normally the element of air. And in regular tarot, this will be the swords suit. So this is going to represent your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindset, your attitudes, your mental state, but we're going to call it your mental adventure. So we'll see what the Creator wants all our Pisces to know about their mental adventure in the month of August, please. Okay. Yep, got the King of Air, the King of Winter, the King of Swords. That's about knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. And it says, get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So this is all about the logic, so this external world with this knowledge and information that it's gleaning from there. And you can even see this beautiful owl here. So another winged creature bringing you messages, information that the King of the King of Wands. No, I'm sorry, not the King of Wands. The King of Swords is this individual and this kind of this energy of balancing both the mental world with the emotional world, and understanding how it's important to connect to both. It's not about, it talks about unemotional relationships, but it's not about being overly emotional in the decisions that you make. So, with all this fire that's happening, which is, you being a water sign, you're used to diving and swimming in the emotional side of things, that we can become overly, in one direction, or we catch on fire. And so it's like, just remember balance as you're going through August. It's, definitely don't hold yourself back. Don't limit your possibilities, with your mind as well. Don't overdo it with logic, but also don't overdo it with emotional and, leap totally in a direction that, destroys the world. That's what they're showing me. There's this extremes, and in between is where you're going to fluctuate and go, and that's okay. And just understand that with all this fire, don't hold back in believing and thinking and planning and investigating and all that. And when it comes to action, then that's where we look for that balance, and just knowing that you're going to be out of balance in the month of August as you have this new energy coming in, and it's okay. Just take a deep breath before you act. think, and have all this internal and write all this stuff down, make lists and investigate and talk to friends like excitedly and whatever, and just know that before you take actual action, like huge action, just take a deep breath and connect with spirit, and take those steps there. We'll see what other message we have here through this numerology guidance cards as well, to see what else the Creator has to say about your mental adventure. But yeah, I really feel, especially being the fishies, you're the two fishies not battling, but swimming, and you're used to churning and moving from the deep emotional to the surface, to the deep emotional to the surface. So you're used to that. You're masters of swimming in those ponds. So definitely tap into that gift and ability you have. Right, Creator, what else do you want? Okay. What else do you want Pisces to know about their mental adventure? Leadership. And that's 8-1, which is 9, which is a change. I love that it's like you're ready for a switch in leadership. You're ready to be led by your passion rather than by your mind. So depending on the rest of your chart too, even though you're a Pisces Sun or have, Pisces, being drawn to this reading because you have Pisces somewhere else in your chart, I think you have a lot of air in your chart because you've been really ruled by your mind, and you're, no, it's not okay to dream. You need to be sensible. And this is about a change in leadership. Look at this fiery, again, card and energy. It's like, it's time to live with passion and not so much by logic. We'll see what else it says in here too. Yeah, so this card indicates a time to lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. And this may apply to your workplace, your community, your family, or circle of friends. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to have confidence in your ability to motivate and inspire those who accompany you on your path. And I talked about that before, about those individuals, dropping away. But there are going to be some that you're going to be able to lead with your passions, and they're going to love this new you. Because they're like, it's about time, which it's always in perfect timing, right? But in their minds, they were like, oh, we're always so logical. And, but now you're like on fire, and you're really willing to take risks that you didn't before. This card also indicates a role as a leader in your field. You may choose to rise to the top of your game with your unique talents, or to lovingly lead others to a new, improved way of life. Either way, it's time to step up to the plate and adopt a position of authority, for you have a natural ability to lead. Remember, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above. Others graciously follow when you have their best interest at heart, so know that it's safe for you to lead the way. And this affirmation for this card is, I lead others and in turn serve a higher purpose. So I love that about the higher purpose, and being the leader in your field, which dream that you head off for when you have the passion for it. Again, you have so much wind in your sails when it's something that you are desiring and it's your own passion. When you're trying to do it for others and because you're supposed to, you kind of fall by the wayside. But I really feel the big message for this is a change in leadership. You're going to lead with your passion instead of your logic. You're going to allow yourself to dream and look, to all the possibilities in the world rather than keeping yourself in a small box. All right, and then lastly, we're going to move into summer, which this is the element of water, which is cups in a regular tarot. It's going to represent your emotions. So we'll see what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional journey for the month. And you're a water sign, so you're used to this. You're the master of swimming in your emotions. You're used to having extremes, emotional energy come through you. So this is going to be refreshing fire energy for you instead of a depressing, oppressing energy. Okay. You got the 9. So you got the 9 here, and you've got a 9 here of summer. So this is the 9 of Cups. Wishes come true. Dreams fulfilled. A magical time of life. Dreams come true. Okay, I can't even add anything onto that because that is, such the fulfillment, emotional fulfillment of feeling like dreams can come true and that dreams do come true. And really that feeling of fulfillment, again, when I was talking about, when you're taken to the future and go, look, all your dreams fulfilled. Are you happy? And you're like, no, I want more dreams. Coming back to that gratitude in the moment allows you to transform, to feel this magic in the moment, and allows you to open up possibilities and have more and more and more happen. And it just expands your emotional experience so much. And then last card we're going to pull here, it's going to be from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. It's going to be the last message for this reading. And it's also going to touch on your emotional adventure in the month of August. Creator, what is the final message for Pisces for this reading, please? What's your final message for Pisces for this August, please, regarding their emotional journey? Okay. Then you got feeling safe. And I love that. We'll read from the little book too, but that just goes so well with what I was talking about, if we feel gratitude in the moment, the be here now with the Creator, and you feel that's what we do. We feel safe, we feel loved, because we have this unconditional love that we're connected to. We're living in this moment, grateful that we have everything we need right inside us. We're not afraid of dreaming because we don't fear failing, because we have everything we need right now. Everything else that we experience in our life is extra. And we have everything we need right here in this moment right now with the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator who loves us endlessly and unconditionally. What more do we need? The rest of it, like I said, is just extra, extra, extra. Let's see what else the book says here. Any feelings of danger or vulnerability are healing, and they're replaced with the certain knowledge that you are safe and protected right now. Have you felt frightened or insecure lately? If so, this card is a signal that heaven is aware of your feelings and has come to your aid. You are surrounded by heavenly beings who love and protect you on an ongoing basis. The fairies remind you that your thoughts of danger are triggering your feelings of vulnerability. In your mind, you have given power to some outside entity. You believe that this idol that you have created has the power to hurt you. Yet the only power it has is that which you've attributed to it. So the fairies urge you to awaken from this mistaken concept. See that you have the power to create a happy and secure dream and make the decision to feel safe. Again, see that you have the power to create a happy and secure dream. And the affirmation is, I am safe, I am secure, I am completely protected at all times. You just can't make it up. I love, love, love this. So my big dreamer, dream a dream, and know that as you go through this August, that every second of every day you are safe, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. Have an amazing August, and we'll talk to you soon. You take care.